So retrieving your front or back, doesn't really matter, exterior body piece, and I'm just going to pin this pocket so it keeps it from flapping around. Now what we want to do is mark our strap placements for the strap tabs. So to make it easy, I'm just going to snip this out. You can just bend it out of the way too if you prefer. So do that for the other side as well. So even if you just snip it in and then just bend it out of the way, that'll do the trick too. So I'm just going to put a clip there to make that stay put. And there. And I'm just going to grab my friction marker and make a mark. Just grabbing the strap tab. Clip into place between the marks. Same on this side. If this is the front of your bag, I'm putting the strap tab right side down so that when it's turned, you're going to see the nicer side to the front of the bag, like that. And now we're going to go over to the sewing machine and baste that in place, like that. Okay, so now I'm going to baste my strap tabs in place, 6mm or 1/4 of an inch from the edge of the body panel, and I'm using a stitch length of 2.4. And I'm just going to go backwards and forwards across my tab a few times to make sure it's nice and secure. Do the same on the other side. And sometimes people ask me why I hook that there. It's hooked that there so the thread doesn't get eaten by my machine, which it sometimes tends to bunch it up underneath. Like that. Let's cut away these extra threads. So now that we have basted our strap tabs into place, we need to cut out the handle strap placement on the pattern piece and pin our handle straps onto our body panel ready for stitching. Like that. So now grabbing one of our straps, we're going to go there, but first I'm just going to use this template as a guide to marking where I'm going to stitch my box. Like that, and same on the other side. If you have a right and a wrong, you use the right side. And when I'm doing my straps, I like to place the seam in towards the center. It doesn't matter which one of these you use on the ends of the straps, it's just to get the placement. like that, and I'm just going to clip that into place. Just to hold it steady. Helps if you actually clip the bag and not just the paper. Now I'm going to use this to get my position, and I'm just going to grab a pin and pin that there, and I'm just going to put one further down, which I will remove when I'm sewing, but it will hold it into place until I get some stitches. Doing the same on the other side, making sure that you get it in the right spot. Like that. Now we'll just repeat for the other body panel piece. And now that we have both handle straps pinned into place, we're going to go over to the sewing machine and stitch our rectangular boxes. Of course, if you prefer to use rivets, you can do that too, instead of stitching a rectangular box. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to stitch down there, back up to there, down to this corner, over to here, up to that corner, back down to there, back up to that corner, and then finishing back where we started off. So now I'm going to set a stitch length of 3.1, that's my top stitch length. I'm going to start over in this corner, and I'm just going to move that back in there out of the way. Stitching back up on top of my previous top stitching. Stitching down the diagonal. Up here on top of my previous top stitching, stitching the second diagonal, across the bottom, back across the bottom, and up the side, back to where I started. And there we have our rectangular box stitched, and now we just need to repeat that on the other 3 strap ends. And there we have all of our straps stitched into place. Just need to trim off these excess threads. And just note that you would have caught your pocket in your stitching when you stitched that in place, and that's perfectly how it's supposed to be. It holds your pocket in the right place.